This is the MLB. Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. It's the first game in the month of June. Michael Candyman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Around first, heading for second now, and he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double. Trent Candyman will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
And boy, is he coming off of a hot month, guys. He had over 30 runs driven in.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. Michael Candyman strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Left field and deep. Back goes Rasmus, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy's had such a good year at the plate. Driving in runs, hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You kind of expect a ball like this to clear the wall, but instead it's going to be off the wall. And he just cruises into second with another double on the season.
That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every...
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Number 15 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McWilliams is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0. Michael Candyman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. And he'll want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career hit number 2,500. To give you an indication as to the importance of that number, of all the players to play this game through the years, fewer than 100 have reached this total. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Settling in now, Michael Candyman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
High in the air out to center field. Ruiz moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Candyman. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back. Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. So now let's take a look at Joe.
I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. He's never tried to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And this will hit about halfway up the monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
I'll tell you, 30 straight games with a base hit, that's rarefied air. Not too many guys get to that point.
And the count will be full. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Michael Candyman digs in here. Hit a triple his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Candyman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Trent Candyman will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pineda pauses on his way with the 3-2. Oh, and this ball is launched out to left field. The only question is the height, but he's got plenty of that, too. It's long gone, a home run. Michael Candyman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more. Michael Candyman is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to... And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he can...
Back live now on the MLB. Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. Michael Candyman will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So striding in, number 3, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In to score is the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. Leading off the inning, Michael Candyman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Michael Candyman stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. Michael Candyman will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5.
Matt Vasker. Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees. Michael Candyman will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Michael Candyman takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he has started the home third with the double. Michael Candyman steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Michael Candyman ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, Michael Candyman gets another shot. And if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Sam Dyson will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Driven out to deep left center field. Kiermaier looks up. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Michael Candyman is in the glow. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series. Michael Candyman will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Shot toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as
Michael Candyman will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Center fielder.
Michael Candyman steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. Safe at the plate as they tack on one more to make it 7-3 now. Michael Candyman will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is stroked into the gap in right center. That's going to get down and head toward the triangle. 2 runs have scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple and some definite breathing. Michael Candyman will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ballgame. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've widened it. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he couldn't finish off the cycle. It was the single, but all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that'll just about do. Back here on the MLB. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park. Michael Candyman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Candyman. He reached on a single in his first try. Archer comes set. First pitch on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around third and being waved on home. Oh, and he throws it away. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Throw up the line, but the tag. So striding in, number 3, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. 2 runs are in on the play, and we are all knotted up at 3. Michael Candyman strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And that's in there for strike 1. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. Now a 7-5 game. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Michael Candyman. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but some...
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Long throw to third. Michael Candyman will dig in looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell down in the box and made snow angels in the dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player. This is the nighttime skies falling over Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Michael Candyman will stand in, coming off what could only be described as a career afternoon yesterday as he finished 6 for 6. And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Michael Candyman will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. Are you talking about a long home run? They all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Michael Candyman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Michael Candyman is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Michael Candyman gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back. Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Minnesota Twins. Michael Candyman will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games.
1-0.
And yesterday was a good one, too.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the block.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In to score is the runner from third.
Around third and being waved on home.
And not in time as the second run scores. Michael Candyman will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Gibson comes set. Here's the first pitch. Shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Michael Candyman steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Michael Candyman will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Throw won't get him. Maybe a little early to start thinking. Michael Candyman will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it. Some hitters just get better when there's guys on base.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's too much.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Michael Candyman. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it's just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big...
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game. Michael Candyman will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Michael Candyman digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Stepping in, Michael Candyman. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. That's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot...
Michael Candyman will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in, Michael Candyman, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his third double of the game.
Around third and being waved on home.
And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate.
Well, if you want to point fingers...
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question.